I got a vent, man. This is Ski Mask Way Boxing Entertainment. We want to call it everything because this is crazy. I'm listening to all of these different sports outlets that are talking about different sports personnel and people that are playing these different sports and saying how they're the best ever in like for instance, I just was listening to this one about Travis Hunter being the best college athlete ever played the game. I'm like, what? Because this dude go both ways. Don't get me wrong, Travis Hunter is a great talent. Listen to me though. Listen, let me explain what I'm saying and why I'm really hyped up about these people calling these players in all different sports in all categories now. I'm talking about football, basketball, soccer, baseball, whatever it is now. They're calling these athletes the greatest to ever play the sport, boxing included, my sport. But the reason I'm saying they talking about Travis being the best ever, I'm like, the landscape of sports, period, the world, it's so weak that when you got any inch of talent in you that you're good, they say that you're the best because this world is built on nowadays mediocrity. Yes, you calling a boy a girl and a girl a boy. You got men being in women's sports and all. Come on now. When you got any type of alpha male or any type of testosterone, they look at it like it's the best ever because they don't even know how to define a man. They don't even know how to define a woman. So this is what I'm saying. I come from a era of men and women. You understand what I'm saying? So I can see the differences, but saying, okay, he's a great talent. Yeah, he's good. He goes both ways. There's been plenty of college athletes that been both ways, but they was going both ways in a time where men was men and women were women. It's a big difference. When his bony butt get to the NFL, look, the difference between college and the NFL. See, people, man, these people are dumb. They're idiots of today. I told you they're idiots of. I'm not calling everybody idiots. I'm just saying these people that are saying these ridiculous claims, putting it onto these athletes that they're wearing a badge of honor that they haven't really earned. They're talking about he's one of the best college athletes ever in the history of the sport. Okay, he's a great athlete, but when his bony butt get to the NFL, he gonna see the difference between the NFL and college. See, the college, you playing against boys. You're playing against boys. In the NFL, you're playing against men. The NFL are full of number one in the nation draft picks. Look, these people in the college, you're number one in the state. It's a big difference. In the NFL, to get to the NFL, you got to be the number one in the nation. And then look, when you get there, you still might ride the bench. This is what these folks don't understand. This is what these people don't understand. You could be so good in college. When you get to the NFL, you might be third stringer. These folks don't understand. These are men you dealing with. Man, you get up there. I remember a buddy of mine I went to school with, and he went to the NFL because I was a great athlete, but I chose the path of drug dealing. Okay, I was a great athlete, but I said I'm going to make some money, and I forgo my college experience and all that to make kingpin status money. All right, so, but. Another athlete, friend of mine, he was really good, went to Maryland University, was like that, went to the NFL, got drafted and everything, and got drafted and went to a team and everything. And listen to him, he was one of the top in the nation at the time. He said he got there because I had ran into him, me. I was doing my thing, iced out everything, and he just coming back from, I think they gave him some type of contract. I can't remember how he was telling me and everything. But anyway, me and him was talking and he told me, he said he got there and he went out, they was doing their practice and everything. He said he ran a route and he said next thing he know, he ended up in the hospital. He said he all he remember is running the route. Quarterback threw him the ball. He said next thing he know, he woke up in the hospital, broken collarbone, and some more stuff was messed up on him, right? Ended his career. And he was like that. He was like that. Me and him both was like, we were both like that. I was like that. But anyway, make a long story short, ended his career. And he was like one of the number one in the state at the time. And you know, he was real high on the nation pick or whatever when he got drafted. I think he got drafted late in the first round. Make a long story short, he got broke up. First, I think it was the first or second day he was telling me or something they were doing in practice and they were running routes, you know, full pad and everything. And he woke up in the hospital. And this is what I'm telling y'all. Listen, and he was like that. He was just like me. I was like that. But I ain't gonna lie. I had a love for money at a young age because I started hustling when I was like 11 years old. And I'm talking about really hustling, getting to it and everything. But I ain't proud of it. Because I missed a lot of opportunities and everything. But I know what I'm talking about when I'm dealing with like sports because I was an athlete and I knew what it took to do all of the things that I did. And most of the people never did what I did. You understand what I'm saying? So they can make comments and stuff based on what other people might say or what they never done or how they feel about a situation when it's not about a feeling. It's not about that. It's about understanding what you got to go through to get to where you need to be. And see, what I'm telling you about Travis Hunter, yeah, he's a great athlete and everything, but look at his body. He's a little dude, man. He get up there with them men. And they talk, because they were saying, yeah, he gonna play both ways in the NFL. Man, he might not even play in the NFL. He get out there and do, look, he too smart, man. I'm telling y'all. See, a lot of people don't understand. Don't get me wrong. There's some good small guys like the guy from, but you haven't heard about him like that in a long time for the Eagles. The little wide receiver used to play, I think he used to play for Alabama. But anyway, look how slim he is. When you get up there when you dealing with men compared to boys, it's a big difference. It's a big difference between county jail and prison. You understand? The college level is like county jail. NFL is like prison. Where you got niggas that's working out every day 24/7. I'm talking about in they cell, doing it up and down. Look like you think you gonna get up there and beat up somebody. It's like you hitting a brick wall. With these NFL, look, I told y'all a long time ago, the difference between college and professionals, okay? The college level and the pros. College do it till they get it right. Pros do it till they don't get it wrong. It's a big difference. Because their repetition is way higher than the college level. And folks don't realize that. They always operate in this, oh, I think I could do it because the pros make it look easy. The pros make it look easy because they're so good at it. That's why you should never say a professional athlete is garbage. I've been telling folks that for the longest, but they keep on calling these players garbage and all that, but they couldn't touch these players with a 10-foot pole. Their talent level, they make it look easy and it makes you feel like you could do it too. That's why you feel like you could beat a Michael Jordan or Charles Barkley one-on-one. These little young dudes when they're in high school, because Michael make it look easy. LeBron make it look easy. Walter Payton and all of these great athletes made it look easy. Barry Sanders, all of these players make it look easy. So when you looking at it, you saying in your mind, man, I could do that. Not knowing that these dudes train and eat well and man, they dedicated, focused. You know what I'm saying? They persist. When you give up, most people give up. These people keep going. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I got. I just wanted to say that because these people are, this generation is so mediocre that they would uplift anybody who they believe, because they haven't, see, most of these generations, they're young. They haven't seen the past. You know what I'm saying? They haven't seen, because when I was coming up, there wasn't no internet. Well, I came up on VHS tapes. You understand? You wanted to watch something, you had to pop in the VHS tape. I came up on I came up on the tail end of 8 tracks. So, you know what I mean? You know, I just keep that youthful spirit in my heart or whatever, knowing that, you know, God has blessed me with the fountain of youth. But at the same time, I've done lived a life, man, for 2 and 3 people. For real. But at the same time, I try to keep my mind, you know, on what's real, because these folks are delusional. They're delusional the way that they talk, but it sounds good to a whole delusional generation. But they're wrong. Travis Hunter is I believe he's gonna win the Heisman. I thought it was between him and the quarterback for Miami, Cam Ward. I thought it was between him and Cam Ward, but because I had said earlier, but I never posted it or whatever. But I thought Cam Ward would win the Heisman. But Travis Hunter has really taken a different level. But he's not playing against the type of players like what I've watched back in the 80s. You know, in the 90s, these players were about their business. Today, no, man, this is a soft generation. This is a Charmin generation, and I'm not taking nothing away from his talent and everything, because he is very talented. But the generation that we're dealing with is not the generation that we're dealing with is, I would say, 10 times weaker than the 80s and 90s generation. I'm telling you, 10 times weaker. But because we haven't seen the talent like we did back then, now everybody who has a little bit of talent is lifted on a pedestal. They're put on a pedestal because this generation is the generation of suckers. You know, they can't even describe what a woman is. How can you? You know, and a person that got put on the Supreme Court was asked the question what a woman is, and she's a woman and couldn't tell you. So how can you say this generation is anything but mediocrity? You understand? So that's all I got, man, here at Ski Mask Way Boxing. But we're dealing with different types of sports as well. Things that make me riled up or whatever. I got to say something because these people are delusional. Y'all are delusional. And mark my words. Travis, he'll go first round. He'll go first or second pick behind Shedeur Sanders and everything. But when they get to the NFL, y'all gonna see the difference. Y'all gonna see the difference. I'm telling you, the NFL players are the best in the nation. The college players are the best in their state. It's a big difference. It's a big 50 states in America, right? And one NFL player is the best out of all of them. Come on now. Y'all will see the difference. But that's all we got, man. So y'all take care and don't forget Jesus loves you. Amen. Amen.